in Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 2. Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some have unwittingly entertained angels. Now, let me break that down for you. Be careful how you talk with strangers and people that you do not know, because some of you have entertained angels and did not even know it. I would like to take this time right here to give you a live testimony of something that happened with me. I remember about 5 years ago, it was a Friday evening. I was just getting off of work, and I got on the expressway. I was coming from Germantown, and I had a holy feel good day. One of those Holy Ghost days where everything seems to be going right. And anyway, on the way home, I was coming down the expressway, and my car cut off on me completely. It just popped off, and I was in the middle lane. This was a very dangerous time, and so I veered over to the passing lane. Then I veered over to the shoulder, and got out the car. I popped the hood, and I was looking under the hood. I'm no mechanic, so I don't know too much about the car, but I was just making sure that it wasn't smoking or if it didn't have any corrosion or anything on the battery. And I got back inside the car, and I tried to start the thing back up, and the thing won't start for nothing in the world. And so as I'm sitting there, I'm looking out of the windshield, and I can see these tail lights backing up to the car. And that was mysterious enough because whoever the guy was that's backing up toward me didn't see anybody standing outside the car to begin with. Anyway, to make a long story short, I got out the car, and a gentleman approached me. He says, "What's going on, man? What happened?" And I said, "I don't know. My car just blanked out on me on the expressway." And he starts messing with it, and he couldn't get the car to start either. So what he says to me, he says, "Well, I'm going to whip out when traffic go by. I'm going to get behind you, and I'm going to push you to the nearest gas station, which would be Sycamore View, because right about now I'm right there behind Appling." And so he did that. He jumped out, got behind me, and here we go. He's pushing me down the expressway, doing about 50, 60 miles an hour. This is very dangerous. Anyway, this gentleman, he pushes me all the way to that first gas station that's on Sycamore View. And when I pulled up in that gas station, I sat there for a minute, and I looked in my rearview mirror, and I could see him behind me horizontally. And I got out the car because I wanted to, get this guy some money for what he had done and to tell him thanks. And I did. I walked over